Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm back. We're gonna talk about this towards the end of the video, but this one I'm gonna talk about men and accountability, and I'm gonna do a little bit of reacting to Deante Kyle because a lot of people were reacting to him. I've seen him before. I'm trying to figure out where he's from because I've definitely seen Deante Kyle before. I just can't think of like where I seen him at. Like I definitely seen him before. So let's get into some things. So I'm about to share my screen and pull it up. But how have you guys been doing? I can't wait to get into this. I have so many things I want to talk about. I'm also watching Love Island at the moment. So that is about to be I want to make a video on that. I feel like I'm gonna be late. I'm only on episode like I think 5. So I get the video out when I get the video out. I'm not gonna trip about it, but there's like a bazillion episodes of it. But anyway, let's hop right into this. I'm hoping that you guys can hear. Let me make sure my sound is on. Yep, my sound is on. So let's get right into it. So this is the video. I'm not sure if this is the video that people are talking about, but it mainly was talking about men and accountability. And then also men, he talked about how men were having children with women to trap them, which we know that that's true. So to sit here and act like that's not true is crazy work. Let's talk about it. Okay, so let's get into it. Yo, I know
You
him
may
from
not
somewhere.
harass women. You may know how to take rejection. The majority of men that most women deal with do not.
Yeah.
And you are accountable for that as well. Because I don't got time to figure out which white people are nice, which white people aren't racist, or da 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 da. I have to go on the actions of the group.
Right.
The group as a whole and the history of that group as a whole tells me that they are a danger to me and they are not to be trusted.
Right.
And if you can understand that as a black man and your stance towards white people, then you should absolutely be able to understand women's stance towards you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a war on you waged by women. Actually, the war get a little thicker when we start talking about it from the perspective of a woman and the greater society of racism and white supremacy being waged against black people, and then the patriarchal society being waged against women. So they have to deal with two elements. One of those elements we don't have to think about. And honestly, we're perpetuated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perpetuated against us young to look at women as objects,
Right.
to look at women only through the lens of a sexual desire and not as the human being that they are.
Is he lying? I remember I was in Miami. First of all, I don't even remember having anything on revealing. I never really wore anything super revealing. And I remember I was like, is that just the norm down there? I remember the guy, like I was in Miami, this was a long time ago. And he walked up to me and my friend and he was like, what y'all hoes about to get into? Like typically, and I'm not saying that a man should come up to you like that when you're wearing something revealing, but I'm just saying typically, I mean, let's just be real. Typically that is how it may happen sometimes, but it was just like it was so degrading. Like and somebody was like, yeah, like men from Miami they be talking like that. I'm like, I don't care how they be talking. We was looking at him like, what? Like we from up north, like that's the equivalent of being like, what you bees getting into? Excuse me? Very objectifying, like
And when you understand how to deal with women on a human level, you understand how much women will enrich your life.
Mm. Amen. Amen.
You want to turn.
no one taught them that. It's like when God made Adam and Eve and God said men not ought to be alone. Y'all know what it says. And even in the Bible, it says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Like women I feel like women are so underappreciated, especially in the Black community. We're talking about the Black community today, but I do feel like in a lot of communities, women aren't appreciated. I forgot what the show is by Shonda Rhimes. I forgot the name of that show. Y'all know the show I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. But remember when he had the baby and it was a royal baby, and I think she kept having girls, and he just literally left her there. When she finally had a boy, he just left her there to die and took the baby because the boys carry on the name. Like she literally was just a mule. Like even the whole rhetoric of like men, they don't care. Like I've heard men say what, like I've heard gay men say it, and then you would think that they would be a little bit like I thought they were more sensitive to us, but a man is still a man. I feel like women get so much disrespect. Like for a man to say, okay, well she women give babies, that's what they do. Like no type of they have no type of sensitivity towards us at all. Like I always said, this is why I don't have kids. Like this is why I do not have kids. Men do not like if I'm not finding a man who appreciates the fact that I'm able to give life, oh baby, it's a no for me. It's a certified no for me. Let's get back into it. I really like
Turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
Get you a good woman and get you a good black woman in your corner.
Amen.
Hey man, you want to see your life turn up?
Hey.
And see, this is the thing though. It's a privilege, bro. It's a privilege. You know what I'm saying? We often disregard the power of our black women.
Yeah.
The spiritual essence that they're gonna bring to
The
things.
spirit,
Knowing,
that's a whole
seeing,
nother
you know what I'm
video.
saying? Also, too, imagine it. They have to be hyper vigilant because they have to be constantly scanning the room, making sure that they're in a safe situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? When we think about these kids who were clearly in Louisiana having the time of their fucking life because they graduated, and we think about white people's reaction to Black joy.
Oh yeah, that's
it's not about civility. It's not about decorum. They don't like to see us happy.
that's what
No.
it is.
Now, how often are women just having a good time, and here come a nigga trying to ruin their fun? Let's just be honest. You can call it pandering.
He's
If I was
not
up here caping for white women,
lying.
you wouldn't even mention that word.
Mm-mm.
If I was up here caping for Hispanic women, you wouldn't even call it pandering. Only when we take pride and show love to black women do you call it pandering. Get your motherfucking mind right. Use your cabeza.
Use your
Usually I heard
cabeza. Use your cabeza. Let me stop. Relax. Y'all. The correlation of how white people treat black people with how black men treat black women is so crazy. Like, I'm so sorry. And it's the black American men. Like, and it's not just like I said, it's not just black culture, but this is what we're talking about. This is my culture, so this is what I'm going to talk about. But listen, like, and obviously it stems from the black man not having the father in the home, the black man's mom coddling them. And I can't even say not having the father in the home, but sometimes the man can have the father. I know men who have had the father in the home, but the father was not a good man. So it then trickled down, and that man just became a coddled man because the father was absent. Either he was working all the time, wasn't able to really raise the little boy. I think little boys should spend a lot of time with their fathers. I've but there are some women who were able to navigate in a way where they raised a son where he is masculine. I feel like they don't coddle the son, and there most likely is probably some type of father figure that's in the mix that allows them to get that that fathering that they need. Because I was watching a video and they were saying like the son needs to go off with the child at a very young age, like go out with your dad, be around your dad, because the more that a man is around women, it's just a no-go. But I do know some men who it's very little, but they didn't. They had a father figure, but they didn't have a dad. And when he talks about this, we know the reason. Like, I think, what is the percentage? Because I wrote it down. It says 1 in 5 Black men will experience imprisonment. Like, how many men? Like, you can literally sit and name all the men that you know that are in prison. You got a cousin, you know what I'm saying? You got a friend. Some of y'all men is locked up. Y'all holding them down. I won't go there today. And then it also says ChatGPT says 21% of Black men born in 2001 can expect to see prison by the age of 38. That is crazy. 21% is a lot. Like, that is crazy. Like, I used to joke around. I know this is not a joke, but I used to be like, if you want you a man, girl, they in jail. Especially if the fine ones, all the fine ones is in jail. But it's so crazy. And I think Black men tend to blame the system all the time instead of looking within, because Black women don't blame the system as much as Black men. I think for so long Black women have just become strong. And I think even having this conversation, I'm like, do I even want to have this conversation? Because I think that this conversation is tired. I think that a lot of people are tired of having a conversation, but it is a good conversation. And I think that a lot of women are, I think Black women are over it. Like, Black women have been over a lot of things for a long time. I think a lot of Black women are just going where they are supported and kind of just leaving the Black men in their community behind. And it's not all Black men, because I know I've had experience with some really good Black men, like actual good Black men. So it's not all of them, but it is majority. And I think a lot of Black women are just hanging up their capes. Like, they're hanging up their capes. They're dating out. That's another thing. And they're lowering their expectations, and they're not putting their savior hat on. Some the older ones are, but the younger ones are like, it is what it is. We're no longer trying to save y'all. Like, even with y'all saying that he's pandering to us, we don't care. We know that what he's saying is true. It just is what it is. Now, I didn't see the clip where he talked about having the babies. This is the only clip that I could find. But I thought this clip was good, and it still goes into the conversation of men trapping women, or I wouldn't even necessarily say men trapping women, but men not taking responsibility for like things that they've done, aka having kids with women and trapping them and admitting that they be doing that. Like. So let's get into this.
That she was mad.
Oh, this is
You may not harass women. You may.
Me and be trapping.
um I love Dana. Oh, I was gonna talk about Gorgeous Style and the I think it was like the fat ugly friend or something like that. I might get into that a little bit later, but let's see what other people had to say.
Women with babies to keep them on a leash. So apparently Deante Kyle spoke about this on his podcast.
Yeah, I
Is this
couldn't find the
true?
clip, y'all.
Yes. Are y'all girls stupid because you still falling for it? Yes. Both things could be
She
true at
is so
once,
funny.
right? It's 2025. This is a well-known thing that men do this. And the fact that y'all are
Yeah.
still allowing this to happen is stupid. It's stupid. This is like the oldest trick in the book at this point. I didn't seen it happen with other women. I didn't had it happen to me with men and said stuff to me about us having cute kids. I would love to have a family with you.
Yep,
Blah,
we
blah,
know
blah,
her.
blah, blah. I don't care what you want. It's about what I
Okay.
want. And I'm not having no baby with no man that I don't think deserve to be no father. I'm not having no babies, period. Right? And since I'm in control of my own body, no kids will be
Not
had.
the queen, but some
Y'all know by
people,
now, I don't get no grace on this acting as if you don't have no control over whether or not you want a baby. If you truly don't want no child, a child wouldn't have been had.
mm,
If you truly didn't want a child. See, a lot of y'all, you may have not wanted one, but
one thing Dana gonna do is tell the truth, child. Tell the truth, child. This is so true. I feel like, especially when you get a certain age, I let the young women. Like, I'm gonna say 23 and under. Once you get 24 and up, I think my grace starts to leave. I do have grace for the 23 and under. And I also have a little bit I also have grace for the girls who weren't taught, because a lot of people weren't taught. So I think me, I'm giving a little grace there. But it's when y'all come back for the second time. It's when y'all come back for round two that be like, you don't remember what happened last time? Like, you good? And I was saying this as well when it comes to having babies and stuff like this. There used to be a movement, y'all. There was a movement. Like, remember BET? You couldn't turn on BET without seeing a Wrap It Up commercial. It was the thing to do. Like, protection was the thing. Remember they used to have AIDS and HIV month. What happened to that? That went away. Like, it's so crazy that STD rates is so high. And that's why I'm watching Love Island and I'm just like, am I approved? Am I approved? Because this is just like, whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. Like, ooh, it's just giving a little bit too much for me. It's a good show, but it's giving a little bit too much. But it's just like, I know people who was out there like getting down and dirty, but they kept themselves protected. They didn't have no kids. Like, when I was really naive to the fact, I'm like, dang, do protection work? Then I'm realizing the girls ain't using protection. The boys ain't the people ain't using it. Cause I'm like, 99% is a real, y'all, everybody messing up on that 1%. 99% protection. It's a 99%. So I'm like, dang. Then I realized, I said, shoot, nobody's wearing protection. Everybody, like, the pullout thing is such a big thing. Like, I'm like, what happened to that? But media also plays a part a little bit as well, because they stopped pushing that. Like, it's no longer a part of the culture. It used to be a part of the culture. Remember, Left Eye used to have like the outfits with the condoms and stuff like that on it. Like, crazy. Let's go back.
You do not want one bad enough. See, when you don't want something bad enough, you'll make sure it don't happen. I knew I didn't
Maybe.
want no kids. I made sure kids did not happen.
Mm,
Right? When you really don't want something, you really make sure it don't happen. And you're not going to let another
maybe.
person have control over your life. And that's what I did. I was never going to let another person come in and make a decision that would ultimately affect my life more than it would theirs. A man have a child with me, and guess who's gonna be more responsible for that child? Me, not him. He can leave me and move on with his life and forget he ever had a child with me, which a lot of the men y'all got kids with do. And y'all have seen that happen over and over again, and you still fall for the okey doke, right? But back to the point. You're not gonna stick me with no child, think you got me on no leash, think that I gotta be dealing with you for at least 18 years. Absolutely not. When I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
I'm trying
Ain't no reason for you to ever have no communication with me. I never give you the ability to have a child as the reason as to why you got to still be in communication with me. Absolutely not. When we stop talking, pretend you never met me. All right. We ain't got no trace of you ever dating me. If somebody
I
asks
love
me
that.
about you, I don't even have to tell the truth that I ever knew
Maybe I
you.
don't
Right. Because
know
there is no baby. But a lot of y'all, you allow these men to put a leash on you. It is your body. Stop picking and choosing when it's your body, your choice. It was your choice from the time you opened up your legs if the R word didn't happen. Right. So, yes, these men do be plotting on y'all. Yes, these men do be having an agenda. But it is your fault also for allowing him to fulfill said agenda. Men be trapping women.
you. I agree with that as well. Um, but I do feel like men, they're not gonna take accountability. Nobody, I feel like no man is gonna be honest about that. Somebody made a comment and they said, um, when Offset posted to Cardi B, you my baby mama, I want, I knew wasn't no way in hell a man would be able to utter those words to me. Yo, I remember he tweeted that. I was like, ooh, ooh. I'm glad she left him though. Let me hold on, y'all. What other video did I want to play? Hold up. Wait. All right, this is the one. Hold up. Let me add it back. This is the one I wanted to play. Hold up. Why is it not making them?
You black niggas, look to your left and look. And I don't give a damn. Deante Kyle said what the fuck he said.
He
And
said
I'm going to
what
stand
he
behind him and
said.
everybody else too. You black niggas, look to your left and look to your right, and you tell your black nigga ass friend, daddy, cousin, uncle, son to be a motherfucking man. Y'all ain't even man enough to hold each other motherfucking accountable. And y'all want to talk about a motherfucker pandering? If a motherfucker pandering to a fucking woman, about damn time. About damn time. Y'all pander to y'all homeboys all motherfucking day.
One
But you
day.
can't pander to the motherfucker that you want to stick your pee-peen up in and out. These women are fucking scared. They scared for their life. These women are scared to fucking say no. And y'all
Right.
bitches want us to think that y'all are the motherfucking victim. Fuck you. And fuck the rest of them. At this point, ladies, close your motherfucking legs. Make the requirements higher than fucking ever. Cause
I've been screaming that, but they ain't listening to me. I've been screaming. I've been screaming that. I've been screaming close the legs. I've been screaming that. I've been. Close your legs or just get with you somebody that like you know. Like if you want to sleep with somebody, get you a person that you know. Like if anything goes down, like if that's what you're trying to do and that's your boo, but you know, like if anything go down, hit that person to be a good dad, you could do that. But I'm scared. Like y'all really everybody honestly everybody got their own like weaknesses. Like my weakness is food. You get what I'm saying? Some women, their weakness is men. Like their weakness is not food, it's men. But it's just like bruh. Like I've been screaming that from the mountaintops for the longest. You know what? It really hurts me. Like the other day I was like, dang, like is something wrong with me? Like it's not like when I hear about a young girl like she's 17 or she 19 or 20 and she have a baby, it's like I'll be so sad. Like I'll be so sad. And I was like, oh my God, maybe I don't need to have kids. But then I was like, that would be I was like, I don't need to have kids because like what if my like daughter is like 18, she come to me, or 17, she come to me and she pregnant? Like I would cry for days. Like I wouldn't cry in front of her. I'd be like, I just need a moment to let me sit with this. Let me sit with it. Let mom sit with it, And I would just go and weep so freaking bad. Like I would cry so bad. And then I was like, that's a natural emotion. I had to check that but y'all, I'll be like, when I see the amount of Black women that literally like it's just it be like hurting me on the inside. Like I'm so sorry. It's like I don't know if it's like certain places where like I don't know, you ever just have a conversation amongst women and then it's like I just love to see women who are just like really about their stuff. You know what I mean? Long as I'm not saying you can't be out here and do what you want to do. Like if you want to sleep with somebody, do it, but how do I say it? Do it with integrity, do it with protection, like protect your future. By all means, like please. I think having a baby is a beautiful thing. I think some women, maybe God wanted them to have a baby because it probably saved their life. But y'all, don't let I just like I was looking like there be like men and women who be together, they have kids, and they literally like hate their baby daddy. Like it's so sad to see, for real. That young man sad.
because these niggas ain't even meeting the requirements that y'all giving them, and y'all giving them bare minimum ass requirements, which y'all even giving them exceptions for. Fuck these niggas. Y'all having problems with them? Fuck them. If they don't meet the requirements, oh well, bye. You bringing problems in my life any motherfucking way. Not a black man, a black nigga is the biggest problem in a black woman life. And y'all want to get on this motherfucking app and say somebody pandering to a woman because he's a black man and sticking up for them. About damn time a black man do. And I don't give.
Let the church. Somebody said, say amen. God has spoken, let the church say amen. No, seriously. I love this. I do. And it's not even and then I agree. I think all parties should be taking accountability, but I think that he's talking to black men though. Like he's talking to black men. Like I'm just like I said, I'm just not in the fixing type vibe. Like I'm not. Like, baby, I'm gonna get older, get my dog, and when I'm like about to be like on my cycle, I'll be like, oh my God, where's the love of my life? And then like after my cycle, I'll be like, I'm gonna just be rich with my puppy. All right. With my dog and my snake too, because I like snakes too. Yeah, a hot mess. I just feel like Deante Kyle ain't wrong. I like Deante Kyle. I'm gonna definitely check more into him. I just seen a couple of those clips. Where is he from, y'all? Like, is he from another podcast or something? I've seen his face before. Like, I've seen Deante Kyle's face before, unless he looks like somebody. Like, isn't he a part of another podcast? He looks familiar. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. I am back, okay? I have teeter-tottered so much on whether I wanted to keep Modern Thoughts, delete it, not come back to it, whether I was going to be consistent on it or not. And I'm like, nah, I know that I could do this. I know I got this. Like I said, even if it's just a upload once a week, like, girl, I'm off for the summer because I don't know if you guys know I'm a teacher, but I do have like my part-time jobs. But I'm like, no, I love this channel. I feel like it's a place where I get to be myself. I feel not that I'm not myself all the time because I am, but I love to talk about certain subjects. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this upload. It is a little bit long because what we got maybe like 27, we're 27 minutes in. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this upload and I will see you guys in the next upload. Bye guys.